Okay, y'all, Chuck from Alaskan Ballistics, Ruger Alaskan. We're going to just be doing some velocity tests today, and I will do one penetration test at the end of this video. It's going to be fairly long because I'm just going to put all this on one video. We have the Buffalo Bore Plus B Plus Heavy Magnums out of this. Those are really fun to shoot out of this little gun, especially if you love recoil. And I'm just going to have some Hornady Custom 240 Grain Xtp, some 44 mag Xtreme Penetrators, supposed to be going 1530. These are supposed to be going 1350. And these are supposed to be going 1425. We know they're not going to do it out of the short barrel. We just want to see what it does get. And then down here at the bottom, I have a 180 grain Xtp jacketed hollow point, and we are going to just shoot 3 to 5 rounds out of each, probably just 3. And we will definitely show you the results of the chronograph and give you an average of each one, and then give you a total average of what it loses over what the box says. So Ruger Alaskan, gun is empty. Alright, you see there. And just a good little backpacker gun. This was featured in the bear charging video on both my channel with me shooting and my friend shooting it on Chook's channel. So make sure you check out Chook's part of the bear charging video, the bear charging drill. And we're just going to shoot just a few different types of ammo through it. These are fairly popular. These are easy to find and cheap at Fred Meyer's, and these are the heavy bear loads, and a lot of people like to use this for bear, and this would be probably a pretty good personal defense round out of it. Only one I'm going to do penetration test on is this one for the bear defense. Sorry about that, guys, but I just got to save some time and some money on all the different objects I shoot. But this will give you a good idea about the velocity loss. Okay, Ruger Alaskan. Want to know how much velocity you lose with this short barrel? Well, that's what this video is about. I've got some Buffalo Bore 340 grain Plus B Plus, and I'm going to shoot it through the chronograph, see how much velocity we lose. I am going to shoot this one through my bear skull penetration simulation. It's not much. It's a dinner plate, some wood, and some water jugs, but we will find this bullet later, or try to find this bullet later. So double check that part out at the end of the video. I'm going to shoot a bunch of different ammo, but we're going to start first with the 340 grain Plus B Plus out of this little gun. My orthopedic surgeon loves this video, makes him lots of money. Here we go. Here we go. 1234. 1225. 1213. 1232. 1230. And 1205. That is a lot of kick. 340 grain Plus B Plus, a lot of kick. Here we go, 240 grain Xtp. 1201. 1221. 1151, that's not consistent. 1180. 1161. And 1142. Well, that's some 44 mag there for you. 220 grain Xtreme Penetrator, 44 Magnum, Underwood ammo. I've only got 7 of these left, or 6 of these left, so that's all we're going to use. Chronograph. We'll do a penetration test on these. 1322. 1289. 1287. 1310. 1295. 1298. And last, what I think would be a good defensive round in here, the 180 grain Hornady Xtp from Underwood. It's supposed to be going 1,700 feet per second. We're going to see how fast it actually goes. And here we go, 6 rounds of it too. 1370. 1469. 1389. 1371. 1434. And 1417. So not very consistent, but still very powerful. Across the ammo there. Ruger Alaskan. Thank my friend for letting me borrow it. I am going to do a penetration test with the 340 grain. I have a lot to shoot today, so we will do a penetration test with that. So check out that after the add-up slide at the end of the video. And Crazy Scotsman, I'll be sending you some 44 mag brass too. Merry Christmas. Ruger Alaskan, the results of the chronograph test. 44 Magnum. Short barrel, buffalo bore, 340 grain plus P plus, average muzzle velocity of 1,223.166 feet per second. Average muzzle energy, 1,129.21 foot-pounds of energy. Next, we shot the Hornady Custom 240 grain XTP. This one slowed down quite a bit. Average muzzle velocity, 1,176 feet per second, box said 1350. Average muzzle energy, 737.194 foot-pounds of energy. It's not much better than a 10mm, right in there with a 10mm or a 45 Super. You've seen those videos. Underwood Xtreme Penetrators, these are 220 grain. They're going a little bit faster than the others. Average muzzle velocity is 1,300.17 feet per second. That gives you an average muzzle energy of 825.993 foot-pounds. Very in there with the 10mm and the 45 Super, but very respectable out of the 2-inch barrel. Next, the Underwood 180 grain jacketed hollow point. We had an average muzzle velocity of 1,408.33333, or a third, feet per second. An average muzzle energy of 792.93 foot-pounds. I think this would be a very good carry load. This would be a very good carry load. We'll be doing 2 penetration tests, and the music you hear in the background is my Cello Sonata Movement 3 up on Boss Custom Music Writing. Make sure you check that out. Ruger Alaskan 180 grain, Underwood loaded, Hornady Xtp out of the Ruger Alaskan. This would be a good carry load in the city. That's what we're thinking. We got 8 water jugs lined up. I think it's 8 or 7, and a watermelon in front because it's a carry load, not a bear load. So we got the watermelon in front instead of the plates. Here we go, 44 Magnum. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, we found the bullet in the second water jug, and it is down in there leaking pretty good. Hornady Xtp 44 Magnum 180 grain. Split the watermelon really well. Let's see how it looks. 44 Magnum 180 grain Hornady Xtp loaded by Underwood. There you go. Got mangled a little bit, but that went into the watermelon and into 3 water jugs. Split pretty well. Definitely a decent little personal defense load if you're carrying a Ruger Alaskan against 2-legged targets. Hopefully you never have to do that. But there you go. Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan. I want to thank my friend John for bringing it out today. Hopefully you saw him shoot it and me shoot it in the bear charging video. Here we are. I have my standard bear penetration test, which is a plate, right, a dinner plate, a block of wood toe-nailed together, and I got 9 water jugs behind it. Sometimes the water jugs have a lot of ice in them. So here we are shooting revolver 44 Magnum buffalo bore 340 grain plus P plus. These things rock your world in this little gun. Probably why John got such a good deal on it. Perfect hit right down the center. Let's see what we did. we did. Look at this, guys. Loose gloves and revolvers get stuck. That's why I use a semi-auto a lot in bear country, 45 Super or 10mm. Look, it's stuck in the trigger of the revolver. That happens to all the Ruger ones I've owned. You can pull it out, but it makes it hard to take a follow-up shot. Gun's clear except for the one round here. And we will go look at the bullet results. Perfect hit right down the center. Okay, obviously the hard cats busted the plate. It went straight through the wood block you can see down there. There's the entry hole in the wood block. Hit it a little bit left of center. Hard to see the wood block. There's the hole in the, probably what would be the third water jug. First two water jugs are on the ground and empty. And I don't think we found the bullet this time. But we'll see. I think it actually deviated out. Yeah, it looks like it deviated out the bottom of this jug. Is this jug leaking? The jug number 8. Looks like it made it through 7 jugs before it deviated.
And this just got knocked off the back.
Yeah, that one just got knocked off the back, so deviated out the bottom of that jug. Let's see if we can find it on the ground, but that'll take a miracle. Here we go, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Buffalo Bore 340 grain plus P plus out of a Ruger Alaskan 2-inch barrel. And what a bullet, guys. That thing still penetrated a ceramic dinner plate, a block of wood, and it went through 7 water jugs and came out. So even out of the little Ruger Alaskan with the 2-inch barrel, or 2 and something inch barrel, I don't remember the exact length of that barrel, but I'll look it up. You can put it in the description. Even out of the little Ruger Alaskan, this thing will knock a bear slap over, or if you make a good shot placement. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Make sure you check out the video where John gets charged by a bear on Chook's Outdoor Adventures, and we will see you next time. And come see us in Alaska.